I understand people may think, what does metal have to do with IT? Well, it goes side by side, actually. My name is Rachel Gonzales, and this is my Me and Metal story.
I'm from Waco, Texas, born and raised with my parents and two brothers. Since I'm the only girl in the middle of two boys, I tended to sway away in the direction of whatever they were doing, then I was too. We grew up in the times when it was still pretty safe out, so we rode our bikes all day, went to the neighbors' houses, played outside, and then we were back by dark in time for dinner. My parents worked in the factories, anywhere from diapers, water hoses, batteries, paint, chocolates.
So wanted to make sure that their kids had more than what they had growing up. So they ensured that we were in school and pursued all of us to continue our education past that. I was actually the only one to pursue my college education and was the first to graduate from college. When it came time for me to pick out my degree plan, I saw something called Business Computer Information Systems, and I'm like, wow, this is for me. I knew I wanted to be in an office setting and do something with computers. So I signed up, get into the first class, second class, and I'm starting to get a little more in-depth view of what is actually going to be my course load. I'm like, you know what? I didn't really think this one through. So within 3 weeks, I changed my major and actually went down a business management path, and that's kind of where it took me from there. So my background consists of customer service and retail and credit union industries. I was promoted as a branch manager while at the credit union before hopping over into the life insurance industry. Once I was in the life insurance industry, I became pretty much a jack of all trades. I started off as a data entry associate, climbed up the ladder, and became a department director of product development. It was my first year in with being an associate that I was introduced into electronic enrollment and what that meant for what we were doing in our industry. It was there where we learned about DevOps, Agile, waterfall development, the roles and responsibilities each person had on a team, and I immediately just got hooked. So I was introduced to Ryerson actually with a friend and colleague who had previously worked with at the life insurance company. She was telling me all of the exciting things Ryerson was doing, that they were actually working with Mindex, and everything that they were embarking on, and that a spot was coming open for a product owner. So I immediately began looking into the company, did some research online, was very wowed with the history and longevity of this company.
It was a little scary not knowing what I was about to get into, but from the beginning I was reassured time and time again, don't worry, you'll learn. I most definitely have.
So before anything gets developed here, we want to ensure that we're working with the business operations to understand the requests, their needs, their wants, so that we're accurately creating something that is what they had in mind, as well as it's going to be actually usable. We need to work side by side from day one to ensure that we understand the process, that we understand what the vision was, that we're going down the right path, that whatever has been developed has been learned and taught accurately, because in the end, that business operations subject matter expert or that champion is going to be the one who takes that piece of development with them and passes it along to their peers.
Looking back over life and where I am today, think back at that little girl who played with all kinds of metal objects, from bikes to Tonka trucks, the real original ones made all of metal. Pushing myself through school, learning life and career skills from some amazing mentors along the way who helped provide the wonderful opportunities I've been able to experience. I appreciate each and every milestone so far and look forward to being able to provide and give back to our next generation of women who may be interested in a career in IT and or the metal industry. There's so much more to learn and expand on, and I know we'll be great at it.